Greetings, folks, and welcome to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, and in this segment of 112 scale military action figure takes, I am sharing my G.I. Joe classified haul of December 12th, 2023. Now, there's a story for each and every one of these, and oh boy, uh, some of them you'll know. There were some GI Joes that I was just never going to pick up, but because I saw it at Ross for the price that it was at, it was too hard to resist. Um, and yeah, Crocmaster was one of them. He went for $11.99 at Ross, so I was like, oh yeah, versus the $40 that he was retailing for. Yeah, I'm just sharing my haul. I was like, oh man, should I really spend? Yes, $11, yes. And another one I got. Oh man, I kind of mad that I saw this at Ross because I got two of these. These suckers sold for $15.99 or $14.99 at Ross, and yeah, I was able to get two of them. Um, I'm an army builder, so I definitely need all the Vipers. I was pretty happy, but I wasn't too greedy. I sent one to, to one of my best buds. Excuse me, my best buds who haven't gotten one yet, and it was easier to send that because it was $15 versus the 45 that I spent on Amazon. So yeah, I went buck wild. Another yeah, Ross. I'm gonna show you my Ross things I found at Ross first. Let's see, where'd he go? Is this a Ross one? Excuse me, no, that's not a Ross one. This was definitely a Ross one. Also selling for uh $6, $5.99. Oh, actually, no. It was not Zomat, Zaymot. It's Tomax that was uh there for $5.99. So I got them. This was not. This I got on Amazon. So yeah, because all I saw was Tomax at Ross. Yeah. Next up, uh, let's see. Yeah, another one I saw at Ross. I've got two of these bad boys because one, on the off chance that I'm gonna want to switch out his legs with some. You know what? I should go back to that Ross and just buy me a whole bunch more so I could get spare legs for $6. Definitely want to use this for customization fodder in case I didn't like the legs of certain things that I want. These are perfect leg size and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, if like one of these days I might want to do the switch to him his shirt with his bottom and create Joe Burrow. Full on tiger mode. Switch his pants with this and this with that. And so yeah, this you'd look like more military, while this guy would look like he's a Cincinnati Bengal. Well, actually, we have Joe Burrow here, so might as well give him the Joe Burrow outfit. But yeah, $6, $5.99. Can't lose, right? Yeah, one of those things I just wasn't going to thing. Um, Another thing that I picked up, but I already did the video for it because I just couldn't wait, was the Cobra Officer. I got that at BBTS for like what, $17 during their Black Friday sale, and I also picked this one up in their Black Friday sale, and they all just finally started coming in, and yeah, Storm Shadow. Yeah, pretty excited about that, right? Um, let's see here. Next up, I got, remember the buddy that I told you that I sent the Vipers to? Well, he sent me um, a spare stalker that he saw at his Ross, and I can always use more stalkers because the buck is really good. I can continue to make army builders using just this buck alone. You know what I'm saying? And Sarge Stalker is just such a great Joe in general. He represents the original 13 well. He's got the body and build and the buck and the accessories for it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to continue to, the more of these I can find on the cheaps, just like I am gonna with Tiger Outback, Tiger Force Outback. I'm gonna get those so I can use their parts for kit bashing, you know. Yeah, perfect for kit bashing, guys. Sergeant Stalker's completely underrated, guys. Especially, you know, when you want to use stuff with Gridiron Studios, you know, stuff. Okay, next up, Bat, the Cobra Bat. This was sent to me as a gift from said brother of mine that also sent me the Stalker. So yeah, I was like, in kind, I was gonna hook him up with the Vipers, since, well, I was gonna hook him up with the Vipers regardless of whether he hooked me up with this or not, because he didn't have those yet, and those are pretty expensive off the top. Like they're like 90, going rate is like $80 to, you know, 79, 85 to 90. You know, I've seen it as high as $90. So, but not the Bat. The Bat, yeah, I wasn't thinking about getting the Bat, even though the Bat was a favorite figure of mine to play with when I was younger. It wasn't even mine; it was my cousin's, and I just played with it. But I don't know. Just to me, a robot. I don't know, there's just no, I can understand Vipers and soldiers, but I'm growing up, man, just a robot. So it's hard for me to put myself in the shoes of a cold-blooded, you know, contraption, but it still looks good though, you know. Yeah, so the Bat. uh Next up, I was pretty excited that I got this Crimson Guard. I'm sure there were other places that they were selling these for cheaper, for I could troop build, but I really wanted one badly. I picked this up at a comic book store, so yeah, I was pretty excited that I got it. You know, just like, okay, well, I'll want it, might as well. You know, fair price. Uh, yeah, 27 versus FYE that's selling it for 39.99. Yeah, no, I think I'll do. Yeah, the most I'd pay was probably, you know, 30 for something like this. I want to get more. And last but not least, in this particular set, um, Amazon exclusive Roadblock. Now, I didn't even entertain Roadblock because I'm the type of person that prefers the Joes to be more military like. But when I saw the Gridiron Studio sale on Black Friday and they were selling the kit for this, I was like, oh, you know what? He's looking kind of dope with that kit. So I was like, okay, well, better get it while it's still within reason. Of, you know, 40 bucks was pretty high. That's how much I would have paid for it in if it was being in the mall at FYE. So I wasn't, you know, while it's high, it, you know, it was within tolerance given that it's an Amazon exclusive. So, and I picked it up at Amazon for the $40 price. I know it's a lot to ask for a figure that's really should only have been $20 to begin with, but you know, this version of Roadblock is the closest to the one that I imagine that I would want in my collection. You know, especially since he's got the helmet and at least some military burning, you know, bearing, not burning, bearing, and all of this. Okay, so yeah. Well, all right, folks. Well, that's all I got for this segment of the GI Joe classified action figure haul that I've got this, you know, so far. As you can see, I've done a bunch of other videos that, you know, but I figured I do this haul video just so that you guys can see what I'm going to be reviewing shortly after, you know, soon after, when I finally get, you know, time to do so, you know. So yeah, this, you know, pretty excited about all the things that I'm about to open and share with y'all when I get, you know, when given the chance. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got, folks. So until the next video, folks, which will be soon, believe it or not. I am your host, Coco Smooth. And then until the next video, folks, ciao.